Yule.
I'm Margaret.
And this is Can We Talk About It? And today
we are doing a very special review
of
A Recipe for Seduction, which is the Harland Sanders story.
Yes, Harland Sanders. Some of you may know by Colonel Sanders. Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
Chicken Man,
Chicken
as
Man,
he was
yes.
called condescendingly in the film.
Film is also a strong word.
It
it was a 15-minute short about the love life of Harland. And wow, was it a doozy? We're going to try to explain this.
It was basically like an extended KFC commercial, I feel.
I agree in some ways, but I also disagree.
Like, if we look at a commercial simply as a marketing scheme, it works,
Yes.
right? Because we got motherfucking KFC. I haven't eaten KFC in like a year.
I definitely haven't eaten KFC in longer than a year, but it was okay. It's fine as far as chicken goes. But I think it was very good for marketing. If this movie, short, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was just for marketing purposes, they did well.
Yeah.
So let's
If it
break
was
it down.
for cinematic value, all right. Yeah.
So plot. How the plot of this movie. I don't even know how we break this down.
We're just going to give you all the full, spoiler
alert, if you were like really looking forward to this movie, we're about to ruin it for you. Oh my god. Or you could just kind of listen to our review and
then
you'll get everything you'll need to know. So the whole plot of this was love. It started off with a young woman that was proposed to at dinner. The dinner pretty close to Christmas.
Yes,
and,
there's this is a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
That's only
also
signaled twice in the movie. At one point, the Christmas tree is shown at the proposal. And then at another point, one character sarcastically says to another, "Merry Christmas." Those are the only two signs that it is a Christmas movie.
But if you do want to make your friends either laugh or piss them off, this is a great Christmas movie to play for them.
Right.
But so that's the plot. So this woman gets proposed to at first. She doesn't exactly decline the proposal, but she's very taken aback because apparently he's proposing because he clearly loves her or whatever, but she's more so doesn't want to get involved with him or doesn't want his money, and
she
it's
wants
very weird
more
at the
time to
beginning.
think, she says.
Yeah.
She feels pressured to marry him because her family is in dire financial straits, and he is very wealthy.
Yes.
So
turns out this man is a scumbag. We find out later, but
he's having an affair with her mom.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. It's so funny that there's just so many random things happening in this movie. There's no way to clearly explain this plot.
Right.
It also had so many plot holes, which we'll address later.
Yes.
That is just truly incredible. It was a masterpiece in that that area.
And then she has a friend at the dinner who is a black gay man, because how many tokens can you fit into 15 minutes? I'll give it to them.
The representation team was
and
like,
he was sassy.
He
was sassy. He started with an eye roll. That was our introduction to him. So
yes. So in just the next scene, we're introduced to Harland Sanders, who went to a prestigious cooking
French. He went to he picked a French restaurant.
It didn't matter that we don't even know. I think he used to be a cook or a chef or something.
Something prestigious. Okay.
Yeah, he was there to cook for the family's Christmas dinner party.
Yes.
And that's how his introduction was made. Firstly, very aggressively walked into the room. I'm
a Harland Sanders.
They were just having a casual conversation, and he walks through the door into their kitchen, living room, wherever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
And just presented himself in such a way.
And he is, for those of you who don't know, Mario Lopez. So it looks like if you took this KFC man, and you redesigned him to look like the cover of one of those pharmacy romance novels. You know what I'm talking about?
That is a solid explanation of what he looked like.
Like this face, and they did do a good job with the makeup and stuff.
A surprisingly good job.
On Fabio's body, if you guys know who Fabio is.
Yeah, so basically Sexy Chicken Man was pretty much the vibes we got there.
Right.
Instantly fell in love with him. Apparently there was like that,
Instantly.
you know, that generic,
That spark.
Look, yeah, that spark. And she had one conversation with him and then was in love.
And told him about how, like, yeah, she wasn't sure about her relationship and ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. And she's like, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. And I'm like, sis, I don't know either. You met the man 10 minutes ago. But they have a connection. She goes back to her bedroom and she calls...
her sassy gay friend?
Yes, her sassy gay black friend. And tells him that she isn't going to respond to the proposal from the dude who proposed to her, whose name was Billy.
Because...
she was in love with Harlan.
Yes.
Yes. But, plot twist. What happened?
Her mom, who, you know, really encouraged her to get married to this shiesty man, stole her phone to go through the messages because she overheard the conversation about her daughter now being in love with Harlan. Takes that phone, goes to visit said scumbag
at a country club.
Which sassy gay black friend also happened to be
at on a date.
Yeah,
and
and he sees them, you know, getting really close and discussing, like, you know, her daughter's relationship and, you know, getting married to her, but also is revealed a terrible secret, which is what, Margaret?
Which is that they were having an affair. Ooh.
This is about, what, 6 minutes in?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
The hits just keep on coming. All right. So then, I don't even remember. It was like what was the sassy gay black friend's name? I want to at least name him. I don't remember anybody's name.
I
in
don't
this
remember
movie.
anyone but Harlan Sanders, to be real with you, so I can't even tell you.
Right, okay, so...
Don't remember the mom's name, don't remember the main character daughter's name.
No, me neither. So
I remember Billy. That's who the
Billy,
scumbag was.
I remember Billy, yeah.
Okay.
So, also because I felt like they could have done such a better job. Like, you have a pretentious, like, wealthy, like, evil character, and you name him Billy? Billy?
It was fitting.
No, it wasn't! Billy?
He wore, like...
ascots and he's a Billy? Come on. He'd be going by William. You know he'd be William. Come on.
He literally wore a sweater like draped over his neck. It was a lot.
They didn't put a lot of thought into some things. That's all I'm going to say. So basically, the friend goes to the house and confronts the mom and is all like, I'm going to tell the daughter that you know, were lovey-dovey with Billy. And then he's going upstairs and the mother like hits him with something and he
clubs him over the head with like
honestly,
a broomstick.
It looked like he died. We were like, damn, you killed the only black character about 10 minutes in.
Which Daniel called. It was good.
Yeah, it's true.
So as the black character gets knocked out or hidden, like we realize like what even happened next?
Basically, Billy steals Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Oh, that's the whole thing, that he does have a secret recipe, but it's like introduced and then it has no relevance to the rest of the film. So Billy goes into the kitchen, goes into a little black book that belongs to Harlan, steals his secret recipe, and then tries to pay him, being like, she actually said yes to my proposal and you should just dip or whatever. And Harlan then goes to the girl and is like, whatever, I won't take your fiance's money and I was sorry to hear about the proposal. And she's like, I didn't accept the proposal, Harlan, and like, whatever. And then they
dramatic kiss
out, and then the mother sees, because she always be lurking. This one was lurking the whole film. Then somehow, like she tells her daughter that Harlan left. The daughter's not even suspicious about this, even though she knows that, like, you know, they tried to pay him off to leave and all this stuff. But then she hears him in a shed, and he's like tied up in a shed. And then Billy's there.
Billy's there, has him tied up in the shed, right?
Gonna kill him.
The mother runs in and says, the black guy escaped, didn't know they had him captured.
He just thought he died.
Then pan to the black guy in the corner like,
and then all of a sudden Harlan like headbutts Billy, but it's still tied up, and then Billy's like, and then the black friend comes out and hits Billy.
Hits the mother over the head.
Mother, right? And then Billy, whatever. The mother and Billy both get
one
hit.
Of them.
They both get hit at some point.
Yeah, so they got jumped or whatever.
And then a year later, basically, right? I think we can just jump.
Literally just jumped a year.
A year later, they are married. But then we go to like a mental hospital where the mother is being held, and they're like,
that was also not confirmed. We don't know.
No,
they were just on
it
the bench.
just seemed like it, and they go like, oh, you have a visitor, and it's Billy. That like makes no sense. If two people were we'll get to the plot holes. But so Billy's her visitor, and he pulls up, and he's like, I found them, and he's eating a piece of chicken. So if you guys did watch and enjoyed, or if you didn't, but you would like more, there probably will maybe be a sequel.
Yes,
I don't know.
And if you have a question about the movie, hit us with it, because we have the same question probably.
We have many questions.
We just want to know if you were as confused as we were.
Yeah.
So let's talk about plot holes, because that was pretty much the whole movie.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
Just two that I think of.
Okay.
Well, first of all, so the mother and Billy are having an affair, right? The whole thing is that the daughter has to marry Billy so that the family does not have financial ruin. Yeah, because Billy has. Why can't the mother just marry Billy? Why can't she marry him?
Yeah, there wasn't a husband.
There wasn't a husband.
Like the mother didn't have a husband.
Yeah, she was single. Like, so why? Yeah. And then the part where she meets Billy at the country club, she texts him with her daughter's phone. Seems like a weird extra step, because if y'all are lovers, you could just link up with him as yourself. She pretends she's the daughter. She like takes the daughter's phone, texts Billy, and is like, I'm going to meet you at the country club. And then shows up, and Billy's like, where's your daughter? And I'm like, why didn't you just text him as you? Because y'all was already entangled.
So she stole her daughter's phone, never got it back. Her daughter actually texts her friend the next day, like, oh, I didn't have a phone for a day because it got lost. First off, it got lost in her bedroom. She literally went to take a shower, and it was stolen out of her home.
Yeah. And she doesn't think that's sus.
No, didn't think anything of it.
Other plot holes.
So many. I don't even know where to start. Plot hole at the end, I think I want to address. So at the end of the movie, Billy comes and he's like, I found them. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they were in hiding. I don't know like who he was looking for or why he was looking for them. But then he also pulls out a piece of chicken and eats it. And you're thinking, oh, so what, he got KFC chicken or just a KFC plug? I don't get it. But also, earlier in the movie, he stole the recipe. So I guess you're linking that to he has the recipe.
It's very unclear.
It is very unclear.
And why is Billy allowed to link up with her? They were co-conspirators for a crime that, like, you could assume they were convicted of since she's been put in a mental hospital.
Yeah.
Why is he allowed to visit her?
Because he has money.
Okay. You're right. That one's not a plot hole. That's just capitalism. I got it.
All right. What if I just put this whole thing together, right? What if at the end, that last scene just means that Billy now runs KFC because he stole the recipe, because he has money. And what if Billy is the CEO or like owner of KFC now, and Colonel Sanders is just the image of the guy on the bags that he puts there?
Your conspiracy theory is better than the actual. I'm not mad at it.
No, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Can you think of any other plot holes, or was that basically?
I can think of
the whole thing was a plot hole.
The whole thing was a plot hole. I think also in relation to Billy stealing the recipe. When he did steal the recipe, it was never addressed again. They didn't even, Colonel Sanders didn't even address that had been stolen. He didn't care.
Yeah.
He never even said, look through the book and said, oh,
right. Shit, maybe Billy stole it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. There was when she hit the black friend, where did she put him?
Where did she put him? Yeah, they had a secret room where they had the Colonel.
Where did he escape from? How did he escape?
And also, how did he find the other room that he was now in and hiding in?
Yeah. How did he? Yeah. And when did he go there if Billy put Harlan in there? Yeah. Whatever.
In closing,
do you recommend?
Let's rate it. First off, do you recommend? Yes or no?
Yes.
And then your rating for this movie out of 10 stars.
Okay, I recommend it. Okay. Because it's 15 minutes, and it's just so on brand for 2020. Just say you were part of the cultural experience. Why not? Check one more crazy thing off your list, and I'll give it a 3.
3 out of 10 stars?
Yeah, because the makeup was pretty good.
Production quality-wise.
Oh, it was
better than it should have been.
They threw money at it.
I'm not going to say it was amazing, Like, it didn't have like dynamic shots or anything like
They
that. It
also
looked clean.
only had like 7 actors, so much so that the gay black friend then had to officiate the wedding at the end because they didn't hire like an additional person to be
gay black friend, daughter, mother, Colonel, Billy. Who else?
That's it. Actually, there's only 5. Yeah.
5 characters.
Right, but they put all that money into makeup and production.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty good.
I'm so like scared to say I do recommend it, but I recommend it as a movie to laugh at. Because again, like Margaret said, it's very short. But I think the entertainment value is in asking yourself all the questions at the end of the movies, or just saying, what the did I just watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will give it a 2.
Okay.
You gave it a 3, which I think was a high rating for this movie. It definitely deserves a 2 out of 10.
It's
a 1-star movie. Yeah. So that's it.
Oh, just to finish off, if you were gonna see another movie about a fast food chain, what fast food chain would you pick?
Yeah, it's a good one. I think the Burger King has a good backstory. Also, is a very creepy character because he's, again, a full man, but the face never moves. Very weird to me. So I want to know how he became the Burger King. I don't want love to be involved in it. I don't want whatever this was to happen again. So I would want to know a little bit more about that. What about you?
That's fair. Arby's, because as I told you before, I think Arby's is a drug front. Nobody goes to Arby's. I want to know the story behind Arby's. I envision it as like a mob crime movie. That's how it is in my head. Because Arby's is a money laundering scheme. So that's it. It's not a real restaurant.
Let us know your thoughts on
and what fast food character you think would make for a compelling 15-minute melodrama.
On that note, peace.
Bye.